I think we are live. I think we should be live. We good, boys? Yes, we're good to go. Yes, there we go. I see a couple of people have joined in already. We got about 19 people in. Boys, over the next 12 minutes or so, we're going to be getting ourselves the monthly close for XRP. Right? Or is it another hour? When you're in Dubai, I sometimes mess. No, okay. So UTC, we got about 10 minutes left, and I thought, you know what? Let's go take a look at what XRP is up to right now. You might be asking yourself, Dusty, what are you doing 3:50 a.m. right on a Saturday afternoon or Saturday night? Brothers, I'm here for y'all, all right? We're covering the XRP price. It don't matter what time of day or night it is, all right? So right now, all we are watching for is what the XRP price is going to do over the next few minutes. Why? Because, guys, I've already been telling you this for a while, right? But depending on where we end up over the next few minutes, if we end up above, let's quickly see. If we end up above 196,695, right? If we end the month above there, that would be huge, right? Because that means a monthly close that, at least as we've never seen until December or something like that of 2017. But if we're able to end above 199, so like at $1.991 or whatever, that will be the highest monthly close ever for XRP. So right now, on a weekly perspective, we're going to obviously end that tomorrow. So today, it doesn't really matter too much for it. But then again, from a monthly perspective, the highest point we've hit, except for the 2017 bull market, was about $1.9669, whatever. Right now, we're at 194.6. If we go up about 2 or 3 cents, if we go up 5 cents in the next 10 minutes or so, we're actually going to set a new record for XRP ever. But I'm still kind of fine with anything, right? Just want to quickly see. Anyway, guys, wherever you guys are watching from, let me know in the chat box real quick. And of course, all of y'all, make sure you press that like button. This won't be a crazy long stream. I just want to quickly go ahead and watch this. Can I have a hug? He says he's watching this from a pub or what? That's pretty cool. We got in the chat Brussels, New Hampshire, USA. What else we got? Australia, we got in the chat. And by the way, if you're watching this right now, let's get this to 18 likes. So one of you, if you could quickly press that button. Oh, let's get it to 22 likes. If one of you guys can quickly press that button right now, as we've got 225 people watching, that would be amazing. There we go. Let's get it to 50 likes at least. We got in the chat Saint Martin, New Orleans, Canada. From Momenton. Okay. Poland, New York, Spain. Denmark, I think. I hope. Malibu, California, Northern Cali here. Frankfurt, Germany, done. Thank you, bro. Puerto Rico, amazing Puerto Rico. I like it so much. Jordan, Singapore, from Chicago, Rico, Ireland, Seattle, Thailand, London. Watch from the moon. That we hear every single day. Norway. My bad, boys. My bad. What the frick does Denmark look like? What does Denmark look like again? I forgot. Oh, it's the white one. Same. You guys are all the same, man. I know sweet and blue and yellow. Meatballs and stuff. I'm in your closet. I hope not. I thought you already came out the closet years ago. Right? You told us all you came out the closet a long time ago. How are you still in mine, bro? Anyway. So, yeah. That's right now what we're watching with regards to XRP. That's literally it. It's not that deep. It's not that crazy. It's just about 7 or so more minutes. And depending on what the price does, we're going to break some records. And if you're wondering, will this be a big deal? Well, I mean, just take a look at it for yourself. Think about it properly. XRP right now is one of the only ones that's going for a pretty crazy pump. But more importantly, if we now set this precedent, I have another video coming up explaining to you guys what's about to happen next. But if we set this precedent, it could kind of set a certain... Let me describe the best way to put it here. It could set forth more of an expectation based on what happens tonight. I personally think if we close above both these levels, it's going to be 𝗕𝗏𝗧, but I mostly want to just close above 196 if possible. If not, it's not a big deal. We still have tomorrow over on the weekly close. And from that perspective, the weekly close might actually be more important. But I kind of still would like to really see a monthly close above any of the prices we've just seen in the past. But we're already going to close above this 156 level. I mean, in 6 minutes, it's not going to drop that far where we go back to 156. So at least we already have the second highest monthly close ever, which we're going to get in about 6 minutes from now. There's almost no chance it's going to drop all the way back to 159 or whatever, something like that. So that's already confirmed. That's absolutely huge. But there is some more potential. Saw you in 𝗕𝗏𝗃 video. That's nice. 𝗕𝗏𝗃 is a G, man. He's one of the best guys out there, man. That guy is a freaking gem, man. You got to protect him real good. What a good guy. New Mexico, we got all in the chat today. Not a lot of Europeans today, except for one pissed off, one that's pissed, which is nice. Hey, what's a good day trading platform in the USA, Dusty? I use Blowfin, which you can use from anywhere in the world, I think. Right now, XP trading at 194. Our $250 that we put in together is right now in $2,300 worth of profit. And the other trades, Doge is looking good, about 30K on that one from a couple $100, I think $1,000 or something like that. Almost anything is doing really, really good right now because we've been holding this for a while and I just don't like to give up. And all these are stream trades. So we all took a lot of these together. This we opened together and I will hold them for a little bit because I said, I think we can flip $250 into 10K and I'll do it publicly here. Maybe soon I'm going to start trading more and we're actually going to try flip $250 into 100K, maybe even $1 million if you give us a few months. Should potentially be possible. Blowfin, how you spell, amigo. There's always links in the description. Otherwise, you cannot be in our team. You're not going to be eligible for giveaways, any of that stuff. Always make sure you use the link down there. Oh, it's my... Oh. I thought we were getting hacked or something, but I just accidentally clicked on CapCut. Whew. Scared me for a little bit, boys. Woo. We're good. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was trying to put the link in for y'all. Here we go. There we go. Dusty, can you do your price targets video? Yes, I can, but I kind of cover my price targets nearly every single video, right? And if you look back at my XRP Millionaire video that I made earlier today, you can also derive my price predictions from that. Then again, right now, guys, we've got about 3 more minutes to go until most likely the highest close. At least, there's only one more, right? It's kind of sad we're probably not going to get it unless it spikes up 5 cents over the next few minutes. I mean, it can happen in a couple minutes, but saw your seed phrase. That would be something, right? If I would store a seed phrase on a computer. Luckily, I don't think anything on this computer which is sensitive. I mean, worst case, you could see my face, you know, in thumbnails or something like that, but that's, I think, the worst that can ever be, which is why I'm always fine just streaming anything, right? Which is nice. Nelly says, I remember you when you had no face cam. I listened to you while working. I appreciate that, man. Those are good times. Those are the good old days, huh? Rudy says, no price targets. You don't know nothing. At the end of the day, nobody really knows, right? I can only put up my expectations and what I hope is going to happen. Ultimately, all we can say is we'll see. So he's very correct on that one. Recon says 8 a.m. in Singapore in an hour. Up. Yes. I got about 2 more minutes left until this XRP close. Wildman says, will the escrow dump in the next day or 2 affect the price at all? No, not really. Because it's an expected thing. I'm not even sure how much they take out anymore, but it doesn't really hurt too much. Like, I don't know. It's not that much pressure. Neither has it ever really hurt actually at all, I think. Also because maybe Ripple now is going to actually try to buy back. I don't know what they're going to do here. If they start selling the full billion piece every time, it might actually be worse, but let's see. Kay says, what do you think of the price of XRP in 2030 is? So the problem with that is it's too far away to even speculate on, in my opinion. If you're going to speculate about things in 2030 perspective, it's so hard to know what tech is going to look like 5-6 years from now that I don't really mind just skipping it all together. I don't think it's that useful. It's super weird. When it's very cold, I get very... All right. Interesting. How much XRP do you have? Why would you want to know that, Mr. Pocket Watcher? Go watch your own pockets, my boy. Hey. Take it easy, G. Man, pocket watching. How much money you got in your bank account? What you asking me, my dude? That is crazy to ask somebody if you think about it. You just walk up to a random person in the street and ask them how much money they got in their bank account? That is crazy. But you know what? You do you, brother. It's about 50 seconds, so let's see. I don't think it's going to do anything crazy, being honest with you guys. I think we're going to just end it up at the exact same price which you're at right now, which, again, to conclude, is the highest monthly close since 2017. So it's literally the highest close in 7 years, which is pretty freaking huge. Unfortunately, we're about a couple cents away from the highest price ever. We are about, like I said, the close was $1.99. So we are about 5 cents or so away from the highest close ever. About 20 seconds to go, boys. $1.95. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. It took a couple of seconds. Wow. So the official the close here is 195,359. So again, not unfortunately, right? About a cent below what we saw back here. Actually kind of ridiculous that it was able to close at 1953. Pretty ridiculously high. But now that this candle has been breached, now things get a little bit more scary. I'm not going to lie to you. Things get more scary because now the month is over. Every single time we reached a crazy candle like that, the next month was red. So I'm thinking, instead of being more bullish, I kind of get more scared. Maybe I'm just being crazy there. But this is literally the, in my opinion, start of a crazy run. I've said that a few times and I still believe that. This is the start of a new massive run. But on the opposite side, man, it is a little bit scary to just think about the idea that now we've set the massive green candle. Never before has it been 2 crazy green candles in a row. Is this going to be a first? And I kind of hope it's not going to be the month where we correct, but this is just the month where we continue on. Somebody says I'm lagging. We good, boys, or I'm lagging? Habit says times are different now, we'll go higher. That's what I'm thinking too. BG says no wick on this candle. Is because we close at the highest point, right? We're literally, I think, let's just quickly see. The highest point was 195.4 and the close was 195.35, basically 195.4. So it's basically at the highest point that we closed off as well. No lag, all right. Amir says, but there was never this much catalyst on a macro level. Boys, I'm on your side. I'm saying here that most likely we are witnessing something completely different than any single time before. I think things are quite different from all. Let me just quickly see here. I was going to check something out. Oh, yeah. Got to put my phone in the charger also. Here we go. Yeah. So now the real, in my opinion, right now the real crazy battle starts. Now the real crazy battle starts. Is this going to be the first time that XRP sets a new record? But funny enough, guys, today is another crazy day, right? Because now it's on to a weekly perspective. Now that we've got ourselves the monthly close, now is this week. And I mean, we have seen multiple crazy weeks in a row, but depending on where we close the week, if the week actually ends up above 196, like we just said, or wait a minute. Yeah, 196.7, right? If we end this week at 196.7 or above, that would be the highest weekly close. Because a monthly chart is kind of easier to see everything on. But from a weekly perspective, we also have to date all the way back to right here. Then again, it's kind of funny. If XRP just does about 5 or 10% gains in the next month or so, we still are at the highest points. But we got about about 3% or so to grow from here to encompass the previous levels. Actually, it's only like 2%, but will be juicy. In the entire day tomorrow, all we need is a few percent up. Dusty, 2017, there was also 3 crazy months in a row. Agreed. Wildman coming at the 5 Canadian saying thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming by, stopping hi and saying hi. I appreciate you, dog. But the counter to that is that back in 2017, you got to understand, right? If we're taking a look at the, because I like this, I said this before. If we take a look at the 2017 momentum, this is the crazy month. This is an okay crazy month. Yes, the price went up 600% or so there, but you have to understand that after this crazy spree of going up, what, 3,000%, because that's when XRP was still valued at basically nothing, right? A couple thousand% up. The price also from there went down 70%. So you might say, yeah, but there's multiple good weeks in a row. Sure. But the counter is that afterwards it went down 70% before taking another what? Let's just quickly see here, right? So after that peak, it took another 7 months before continuing on with the run. And I'm kind of suspicious that perhaps this is also what we're seeing right now. That this is the start, that this is basically like we saw. Let me quickly grab a bars pattern. Can we do that? Or is it ghost? Let's quickly see. Is it ghost? Nope, it's not that one. It's the other one. It's basically that right now, what we're witnessing is this 20... I'm going to say this actually should be the smaller one even, huh? So it should basically be this candle right here, our crazy candle. Okay, I can't replicate it perfectly. I'm just going to say that this initial candle here, this secondary green candle is the one we're seeing right now with another big candle afterwards. And then basically like this. That right then we can maybe go to like $4, maybe something, whatever. It's going to take then some time before we correct again and we go back from $4, whatever, to like $2.50 or so, and then stay there for a few months before continuing around to what? Like maybe $15 in XRP? Maybe $9, maybe $20 in XRP? I don't know. I'm just saying it might look like that. And then we have our peak for XRP here, maybe June, July or something like that, maybe November of 2026. This is a little bit too far. Or sorry, 2025. This is way too stretched out. It's just to give an idea. But yeah, I mean, we've got about a span of a year. So somewhere in that year, we need to peak. It's not too crazy to expect there to be some down months as well in this. Just the question that we now all have is the next month going to be down because all these times it's happened before? Or is it a few green months in a row, then a couple months of down and then green? Or is it just different than all the times before and this time around it's green, green, green? With a lot of volatility within a month, sure, but end up in the green. It could be. It could very well be. One of you guys is saying we're pumping now. Let's see. We're back at 1952. Boys, this is actually really, really crazy though. Imagine us breaking $2 now and ending that at the week, huh? Everybody, right now we've got about 1,000 people watching, which is crazy. If one of you actually just presses this like button, one of you right now, we are instantly at 500 likes. Want to prove me wrong? Just press that button right now. If you're watching this right now, press that button right now. Let's see. I think we'll instantly shoot to 500 likes. If everybody that's watching this right now, just one person, but theoretically speaking, everybody, if you just press the like button right now, we'll instantly be at 500 likes. If you press it right now as we speak. All right? Let's give it 30 seconds. If you press the like button right now this second, I will now look. When I open my eyes in about 10 seconds, we should be at, why am I counting this oddly? Man, how many fingers can you control, right? Okay, should be at 500 likes if I look now, right? Otherwise, okay, never mind. The psychic powers were not there, but we tried. We tried good enough. You boys are all amazing. Jeff says, I gave you the like strat earlier. Love the You're a real G for that one, brother. You are a smart one. Do another Vic impression. What is a Vic? There's one thumbs down. Hey, brother, why'd you do that to me? Steger says, if you make so much with crypto, why are you about about like in YouTube. Brother, a like doesn't give me money on YouTube. As you can see, we've made $6 from YouTube. You think this is my job? What are we talking about, my brother? The likes help the live streams perform better is the idea. Money-wise, not a real big deal. Not a big difference. I'm not going to make dollars off of you. Don't worry about it. But hopefully it makes the streams perform better. That's the goal. What about XDC? Yeah, I actually hold a lot of XDC, man. XDC is doing quite good. Met up with the guys. They're proper. I wouldn't say they're as good as XRP in this moment, but hey. Wake says, Dusty, you're one of the first guys I follow for XP stuff. I've come a long way since then. I appreciate it, man. Man, I really wonder how many people's lives have been changed throughout the last few weeks, because going from 50 cents to $2 is just absolutely crazy. Milan says, Dusty, counter argument. XRP is now almost nothing compared to its potential. And if you put it on a log scale, it matches better. P.S. Appreciate your opinion, man. Well, I've said that. And actually, guys, I got a video coming up. I'm so excited for it. I just made a video, but then I thought, hey, the monthly close, I got to stream it, right? And I think tomorrow I'll also maybe stream the weekly close, because that I think is even more interesting, because perhaps we're going to be above 196, maybe. Then it's going to be way more interesting. Thing is, I recorded the video just now, asking myself, what's next? I have two videos that I already recorded. One is what's next, and the other is exit strategy. I think the exit strategy video could have been slightly better, but it's actually quite difficult of a question to answer, you know? What is my exit strategy? Well, it kind of depends on you. Mine is way different because I never need to cash out cryptos. I kind of do, but mostly it's a longer story for that as to what I'm doing. But that's also because there's nothing that can happen now that's going to change my life. I mean, XRP can go to $50 right now, and even if I don't cash out, I'm doing really well for myself. So I'm like, well, will I cash out? Maybe, but maybe I just like to see the number being high. So I'm not even sure. But that's also why I have positions open all the time. Not these, I have my own positions open as well. These are all stream positions. These are all positions we've taken in videos or streams together. And I basically have them mostly because then you can sell them. So you don't feel bad, right? I always feel bad selling my spot bags. And so my XRP that I have on my ledger, you know, I've not touched that money in so many years. Many of you guys have never even heard of XRP until the last moment. Let me see real quick. So the last moment that I've ever touched XRP in terms of sending money out or whatever. Never mind. I've never sent money out of my ledger with XRP. So I've never actually sold a single XRP that's ever gone into my ledger I see now. You know, it's also nice back, man. Let me see here for fun. What's the good numbers here? What are some of the good numbers? Man, XP used to be so dirt cheap. Now it's so freaking expensive, man. It's so expensive now. If I compare the previous prices to what we're witnessing right now, I don't like to look at it anymore. For example, 50,000 XRP was just like, it's like 20,000 bucks. Oh, like 16,000 bucks. Right now I click refresh and it's 100,000 bucks for just 50,000 XRP. Here, 200,000 XRP. Oh, it's just 80,000 bucks. Right now it's 400,000 bucks. Here, 200,000 XRP. Yeah, same, obviously. Oh, man. 800,000 XRP. Oh, I don't even want to look at it, man. Oh, no. Things have gone up so much since then. Oh, no. It used to be so dirt cheap, man. CryptKeeper says, thoughts on EVM sidechain bringing DeFi to XRP? I'm actually, like, honest truth, I think the whole EVM sidechain part could actually be the biggest thing for XRP yet. Like, out of everything, this might be the biggest thing. I've thought before, maybe RLUSD, maybe because a stablecoin on your network just changes the whole game for DeFi and everything. Then again, just EVM compatibility. For me, at least, EVM is so freaking convenient. So I'm thinking if XRP has some capability for that, it could be a game changer. Then again, maybe people didn't like it for some reason, and that going back to EVM then is kind of strange. But Habit says, it feels weird to buy now XRP when I used to buy like 49 cents, etc. Man, I cannot buy XRP at these points, man. I cannot. Somebody says, look at the XRP to BTC close. Look at that, huh? It's making good steps. But again, on Bitcoin, it didn't really make any steps just quite yet. Anyway, to get back to the story, I was just saying that I recorded 2 videos. One is an exit strategy, and that is so difficult to make. And the second one that I made is a video about what is going to happen next. Because a lot of people must be wondering, what are my targets? Is $2 too high? Is it too low? Should I be selling? Should I be buying? What? And I will always say to anybody watching right now, if your portfolio is so crazy right now, you're scared, sell some, please do. Because you might say, Dusty, but people regret selling Bitcoin at $1,000. No, I never, right? You know how much Bitcoin I've sold below $5,000, below $2,000? You think I regret that? Never, never. Sometimes I think back, 100 Bitcoin back then, that would be a lot right now, right? I talked before about some hundreds of Bitcoin, which have all been lost throughout time, but it's okay. I don't think it matters that much. Why? First of all, you couldn't have known. Second of all, you're doing everything in my book to minimize regret. If I am sitting right there and I'm unsure, and now all of a sudden I'm going to be stressing every day, I never like to sell my full bag. I never do. I always leave a moon bag. But if I'm seeing, for example, I put $4,000 in. Right now it's $822,000. Cash out 200 bands, cash out $200,000 and go on from there. So if you're XRP, if you put in $5,000, right now you're at $50,000. Cash out 10,000 bucks, let the rest ride. Your initial investment, maybe double that just so you have some profits and you can let the rest go, but cash some out. I'm not telling you, hey, sell everything and try buy back cheaper, because even I don't do that. I just told you, I've never sold any XRP that I've sent to my ledger ever. I've never done that. I just sell these positions, or I sell XRP that I have on exchanges sometimes if I'm basically trading it, but I don't like to sell too much of it. I might just not buy that much more in some times. But yeah, for the most part, I just think it's wise to sell just so you don't have this feeling of, I should have sold. Because right now you can keep making screenshots of your portfolio. Even I do that, right? But yeah, at some point you got to also realize some stuff. Then again, we're still like many, many months to go. We still have many, many months to go most likely from here. So from that perspective, you could chill. But on the opposite side, it's just sometimes nice for your mind if you sell some. Rob says, sell your set goals and reinvest in the pullbacks, right? This is another very, very great piece of advice, that you just make goals for yourself and keep them. Is Bybit a good exchange? I use Bybit all the time. I use Blowfin and Bybit right now. Light says, we still early. I hear you though. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We've been here for a long time. I've been making these videos for 8 years straight, right? Just know one thing, right? The most important thing I could tell you right now is that most people will never sell. They will only sell when things are back low, or they will regret not selling. So my best piece of advice from man to man is to minimize regret. Always make sure you're comfortable. If you're very, very uncomfortable, see how you feel. Are you in the uncomfortable state panicky, or are you thinking, like a little bit jittery? If you're panicky, stressing, you're not sleeping well anymore, you're scratching your head, right? Bad. If you're a little bit like tingly, like, man, I'm a bit overexcited, that's okay. Because I get that too. Let's say now I'm going to put up a trade with size way more significant than I've ever done, like a size that's absolutely crazy to me. Yeah, well, then at that point, it's okay to be tingly feeling, if you get my drift, right? But if I'm feeling like I'm pulling my hair out, I'm that much stressed, yeah, that's not good. Hey, we got Satoshi Stacker. Thank you very much, Rusty. You have been a ray of light in a very dark and long XRP winter. Man, it's been so long of this XRP winter. Milan says, fijne avond, Dusty. Bedankt voor je advies. Hey, lekker grap. Have a nice evening, my brother. Mark says, good call. Can't mix up panic, anxiety, and excitement. Yeah. So exactly that, right? One is more of a panic, one is more of an excitement. I've put up too much money into a trade and I feel excited. I don't really feel scared, like I want to pull my hair out, but it's just like jittery and stuff. That's okay. But if you really start sleeping less, you keep refreshing your portfolio, you're like, you're panicking, you're not good. Cash some out, get yourself back into a slightly uncomfortable state, but not the freaking jitters. You get my drift? Memes pump? Well, could be. Could be that memes are pumping right now. Could very well be. Let's take a look. Right now, I'm mostly focused on AI memes, to be honest with you. Memes are not really pumping. Maybe AI memes? Let's quickly take a look. Some of them are up. ACT is up a good bit. Memes AI is up a good bit. Nothing too crazy, though. ACT is actually down from yesterday. Let's see. Memes AI is still up, though. No, memes are not really pumping, brother. Tristan's here again. Tristan's, you're in Canada, right? So for you, this is easy to do. We are just struggling here. 4:20 a.m. Dubai time. I know in about an hour, right? If I'm not sleeping, this freaking what's the thing called again? Mosque is gonna start singing again for a little bit. Sorry, I should say calling us for prayer. The video of the guy pumping up his tire to the Pump It Up song is hilarious. That's nice, brother. But take profits when it'll change your life. Till then, just wait. With 1K, you'll make there in 2 to 5 years. So, I've also had the question quite often with how much money can you make off $1,000? It just depends how you use it, right? So, for example, here we have $1,400 into this XRP trade. It's right now we put about $2,000 in before. It's right now at about $40,000 worth of profit. $1,000 into Doge. Right now is in $20,000 worth of profit. We already cashed out $1,000. And so from that perspective, you can make a lot. We have ADA. We put $80 into ADA. Right now it's in $1,200 worth of profit. If we took the $85 now, which now turns to about $1,300, right? We took the $1,200, put it into this Dogecoin trade as an example, right? Then this $1,000 could have turned into $20,000. Then we could have used that $20,000 to put $7,000 in an Ethereum trade, which right now is $16,000 worth of profit, and so forth and so on. Now, again, this was all done at the same time, basically, so it didn't really work. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, that's kind of how you can flip things. That's why you have multiple positions, because some just move way crazier than others. Like our XRP trade, $1,400 in, $42,000 out. It is one of the crazier trades I've had in a while. We have the Bitcoin trade open as well, where we put $1,500 in, and I think we're in about $35,000 worth of profit, something like that. I'm not sure what the numbers are. Somebody says, many people are just going out now in Amsterdam, but we're just looking at the freaking screens. Brothers, okay, let's see again. Where are you guys all watching from right now? Who's watching this at nighttime? Again, boys, I want to see somebody watch this. Who's watching this at like 4 or 3 or 5 a.m.? Who's watching this nighttime, right? We got Netherlands at 1 a.m. You guys are okay, man. We got 𝗲𝗓𝗪, still Netherlands. Who's watching this nighttime, boys? Who's night? Right? Real night, like warriors like me. Who's there at 4 a.m. watching? Nobody in Dubai? Boys, we got 7 p.m. Boy, you guys can't be in the same chat with me right now, okay, boys? I need somebody at 3 a.m. Who's watching at 2 a.m. Bulgaria? Satoshi Stack in Zimbabwe. Very nice. Let's see. It's going a little bit too fast. Oh, we got Pakistan at 5:20 a.m. Brother, what? That's even crazier. We got 2:20 a.m. in South Africa. That's what I like to see. I didn't know South African time deviated from Netherlands in the winter. I didn't know that. So you taught me something new just now. Jamaica. Very nice. 10 a.m. Brisbane. I guess you've already slept, though, so that doesn't count. All right, which one of you guys still has to sleep tonight? So it's December, boom, but you haven't slept. Who is that? Who are my peeps in the chat that are just awake still, huh? Maybe, because it could be that the Australian brothers are actually craziest because they're still grinding. That's pretty cool. We got Jordan at 3:20. Okay, he's also a real G. Big shout out to Krakan. We got a big shout out to Mr. Pakistan, unless you're up early for work or whatever. Otherwise, big shout out to you. We got Romania at 3 a.m. That's also crazy, brother. I like that. Jordan, there we go. Nice. Zimbabwe. Yeah, there we go. Doing my blowfin now setup. Cool. You do you, brother. Yeah, so XP price doing pretty well. Honestly, tomorrow is even more exciting than today, I guess, right? Because if we go to 196, woo, gonna be interesting. Singapore 8 a.m. But you've already slept, brother. Not fair. Not fair. We're not the same, dog. If you've already slept, we're not in the same league. Hey, boys, if one person can press that like button right now, we're going to go from 559 to 600. I know, we just need one person to press it. So you, if you're watching this right now, right, look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes right now. Make sure you press that like button right now. It's not going to give me any money. It's not going to do anything for me, matter of fact. All I want is for that like button to go from 560 to 750. And you might ask yourself, Dusty, how can you make that work if just one person presses the button? Right now it's 560. How can we go to 750? If you right now watching, just click, press that button, we are instantly right there. So just if you're watching this right now, I'm humbly requesting this right now, all right? If you want, I can go outside on my balcony and start praying to you if you want. I won't do that, but I could. I can also probably do like a handstand. Having said that, let's talk about XRP, huh? Because I don't know why I went on such a rant right there. Anyway, we're doing pretty. We dropped something. The water has been dropped. Handstand on the balcony railing. Okay, we should ban that guy. Whoever said that, you are a menace to society, my brother. Who says that? Give us a wave from your balcony, brothers. Are you? But should I go outside right now? Is that? You guys want me to go outside? Why? Anyway, so I think tomorrow's close is going to be more important for XRP than today's close. Then again, I think it's more interesting to actually watch the performance versus Bitcoin. I've said before, what is next, right? I've got a whole video on this that's coming out in about an hour or two. So make sure if you've not subscribed yet that you do. And put that notification bell on, because the moment the video drops and you're not notified, you're going to miss out. I'm going to post it maximum 1 hour after the stream, and it's about what's next. And I think it's the most interesting video I've made in a while, to kind of think about what's actually next for XRP here. What's about to be up and coming, right? Because I think a lot of people are way too short-sighted. They think, ooh, $2 today, where tomorrow? Ooh, like freaking bananas or whatever you call them. Like freaking, but you got to think about where it's going to be over the next few months. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Nobody cares where it's going to be tomorrow. It's all about where it's going to be over the next few months. And I keep saying, oh, you might want to sell some, you might want to sell some, ba-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo. It's all to keep your mind clear in case we get another correction like we've seen in the past. Again, looking at the monthly performance, we have gone down every single month after. I want to prepare you for in case it happens again. I know, like, look at this freaking white line. I expect we're going to be seeing $3 within a heartbeat. But that heartbeat could be, this is completely wrong, by the way. It's like way more upwards really quickly. Like the whole run is going to last about 12 months. It could be that we see 1 more month of green, 3 months of red, and then 4 months of green, if you get my drift. So I'm just warning you guys that in case the red month comes, you need to be prepared mentally, even though over a marathon time frame, right, a few months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever, we'll be fine. XP coming in with the freaking $4, putting up a, what would that be? I don't even know what that is, my dude. I don't know where you found it. I didn't know that existed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're trying to tell me right now. Like I am in a completely uncomfortable situation right now. As I'm not sure what to respond to this emoji. You just gave me $4 with the most awkward thing you could have ever said. What should I do with this now? I don't know, man. I'm in shock a little bit, actually. Matter of fact. Looks like a hippo. Brother, have you seen a hippo? You sure? I can't zoom in. It has a shirt on, my dude. Hippos don't wear shirts, is the last time I checked. 10 incoming. How much degrees is it in Dubai? I don't know, maybe 26, maybe something. Let me see. Right now it's night, so it's 26 in the day, 22 right now in the night. Kevin says there's not 1 year left, maybe 3 to 4 months. Sure, if you think so. Hey, you do you, brother. Jordan says, I'm going to be a millionaire in a couple months. I hope so for you, bro. Hippo, I think. Hey, you smart asses, right? Oh, you know your freaking animals, huh? It was advertised on your channel. So you calling me a fat ass? Is that what you're saying? That basically hippos are advertised on my channel because I'm that fat? Is that what you're trying to say right now? Are you calling me as fat as a freaking hippo? Really? It's pretty rude, dude. I'm not going to lie. If that's literally what you're saying right now. I didn't know that was our bond. I didn't know you were like that. But hey, if that's literally what you came up to say in my chat, you gave me $3 to call me a fat hippo. If that's literally what you just said, and it was advertised on my channel to call me a hippo for $3, and I just have to endure it, that's crazy, dude. I'm just joking. Anyway, can we see XRP back to 50 cents in December correction? 50 cents is a very, very steep correction, right? The worst we've had, let's see for reference. So the worst we've had is after going up in the span of 2 months, we went up about 1,400%. So about a 15x or so in the span of 2 months, right? So after going up that 15x, it went down within 1 month, 75%. So depending on where we end up right now, let's just say, but we're not going to repeat that 1500x because things are different right now. Because that would place us now, that would place us at roughly $8 per XRP, before from $8 then falling 75%. So we'd go right back to right around $2 after going to $8, right? So $8 first, so towards here, and then fall right back down to $2, something like that. From here, falling 75% would obviously place us back at 50 cents, but I don't think we've gone up enough to warrant a 75% rug. I kind of think if Bitcoin dumps back to like the 70K ranges, we might actually see a $1, like baseline $1 for whatever XRP again. But if Bitcoin does not decide to go for a crazy rug here and just continues on, even if it's just sideways, right, we'll probably see a very flourishing XRP. Then again, if you're asking the whole month of December, a lot can change there. Maybe people want to cash out their Bitcoin for their bonuses with their companies, right, through the ETFs. There's a possibility for that, but I am not mentally preparing for a 50-cent XRP. $1 XRP, there is something to be said, but I think below $1 is quite unlikely here. Hami says, I feel ignored. I'm sorry about that, brother. I don't want to make you feel like that. Maybe talk to a therapist. Sherman says, "Low, my bonus is next Wednesday. I can't wait." Man, I always feel for people who put their entire bonus into coins like this, man. Those are unhinged people. The fact that you're able to buy when the prices are so high, sometimes that you guys are a special breed of people, man. I get scared. My ass starts sweating like a maniac to think that I just got my paycheck and I'm gonna put it into XRP that's up like 350% in a month. Damn, son. That's crazy stuff. Trading volume seems to be down. What do you think about that? That's the market. I don't think there's anything too specific to it. Zank says, well, I'm off. Hope it's not going to crash. Oh, boys, he's off. Let's all dump it now. He's sleeping? All right, let's go push this price down. Now, I mean, tomorrow there could actually be a pretty good pump going into the weekly close. It's going to be interesting. Then afterwards, obviously, like I just said, my expectations for things are pretty damn high. And sometimes I'm thinking maybe I should be more careful in giving you guys my full thoughts, because some people will take it too literally and they'll be like, oh, you see, for that reason, we're going to go to $10, $20. When in reality, nobody really knows for sure where we're headed. I'm just talking about probabilities, right? And most likely, we're headed so much higher over a multiple month span. But on the short term, you never really know. And we don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. If Bitcoin decides to go to 300,000, my XRP targets are way higher than if Bitcoin tops out at 130,000. Any explanation for XLM? XLM follows XRP, but also, I guess all these coins, Algorand, HBAR, XLM, XRP, a little bit of XDC, ADA, VeChain, they're all going up because they're like the dinosaur coins that were all doing well the last season. And the revamp is here, right? People are coming back in. Show your crystal ball. Okay, boys. You guys get one prediction right now, and I'll take it out my crystal ball. So tell me the prediction. What do you want to know right now? I'm summoning the crystal ball. Never mind. It took too long, guys. My energy's been finished. Oh, I can only do that once every now and then. Oh, nobody asked a question in time. That's very unfortunate. Whew. Should I invest in XRP? Whatever you want, man. I'm not your financial advisor. I think all the build up behind the hold up is giving us a mega boom with a little drop. That's the best case scenario. The best case scenario, actually, to be honest with you, is slow up with drops, but not too big drops, but slow up, not a mega boom up. Mega boom up is really, really bad because then little drop is very unlikely. You want slow up because then it also goes slow down. You know what I mean? ETH prediction. Well, ETH, we need like a $10,000 ETH to be satisfied. No, but honest truth, ETH has been garbage, but that's kind of usually this part of the season. ETH doesn't really perform like crazy this part of the season. What do you think about RUSD from December 4th? It depends on the announcement, right? Now we only have the idea that it's going to be announced. Here we go. Right? Oh, it's because it might get approved in New York. That's why we're going to announce it the 4th. We don't know if it's going to happen the 4th. We expect it to be. So it's still up for debate. Is IOTA a good project? I think IOTA is so freaking huge, but especially the community, man. Like, IOTA has one of the best communities in crypto, I think. I think they've got some of the best people in there. Now, is the price going to do the best thing? That I can never say, right? But if we're talking community-wise, there's some of the best people out there. XP Queen says, what's up with the channel Dusty Trades? I'm lazy. That's it. Yeah, that's literally it. I just said buy Bitcoin, long Bitcoin, and then there's really actually nothing more to do. If you think about it, right? I said, I'm going to trade every day. And there is some trades that we take, but for the most part, it's just longing and waiting. And I know for most people, it's actually way more fun to buy and sell. But it takes a lot of time to make those videos, and there's not really any ROI. So I'm like, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And then you keep pushing it further. You got to understand, most of this stuff, right, that we're doing here, there's no real purpose to it. If you guys think it makes money, you guys are sometimes a bit crazy with that. YouTube doesn't really pay much, especially with the way XRP is performing right now. It's not worth it for time. But I will get back to Dusty Trades. I've just been doing more updates on this channel, so there wasn't really as much need for a second channel, is the point. YouTube making billionaires. If you're getting like a few million views a month, you can actually make decent living, by the way. So that's besides the point. So I'll counter my own statement by saying, yeah, that's true. Thoughts on Thena and Act? Thena, garbage from the way they got listed. I still am holding though because I got it for free, but that was a shady listing. And Act, yeah, Act could do well, but also shady insider stuff going on there with the Binance listing, man. I mean, no, it must be some shady insider stuff. With Peanut and the listing, I could kind of understand something, but Act was there was some shenanigans going on there. Is it still good to DCA? Wait, somebody says channel is broke. Oh, you mean a different, the XRP channel, huh? Well, anyway, I'll just revert back and say, man, if you right now are in life-changing sums of money, even though one night, this is not the best time, but I'll show you again, just for fun, here, cash some out, $100 just now. It's a 191, 5 cents less than just now. It's just a proof of point. If you're in life-changing sums of money, just cash some out. This is something I'll keep saying every single day. I get hatred for it every single time I say it in the chat box. People say, never sell. Brother, if you right now are looking at a crazy sum of money, you might as well sell literally everything and nobody will be angry with you. These people, many of them are selfish motherfrickers, all right? They just don't want you to sell so the price doesn't go down. Some of them are nice. They don't want you to sell because they think it's going way higher. Some of these have pure hearts. Some of them are dark as shit, all right? Just know that. The point is, though, they're not living your life. If you're seeing a number that's crazy and you're thinking, ooh, should I cash some? Should I not? In my opinion, just cash some. That's why I just now showed you, oh, just cash out $100. Whoa, $100. On a $40,000 position, it's not that much. It doesn't really change anything, right? But if it's life-changing to you, just go for it, man. Don't keep thinking, but it might be worth more. No, sometimes just take the profit of what it is and enjoy it. You don't got to always go higher. You don't have to sell everything, but still, sometimes be satisfied. Your stream is always so laggy. Others are so smooth. I don't know, man. Generally speaking, people are quite happy with the stream. For me, it also looks smooth when I'm looking back on it here, so I don't know. What do you guys think in general? Stream good or laggy for you? So just so I know, right? Then I know maybe I need to change something, but I don't know. Like all the settings I think are good. When 𝗕𝗫 hits $1, I'll be loaded. I'm happy for you, man. It's smooth, perfect, great stream is fine. Lags for me, so 1 lag. I mean, there might be some things, but this might be just the camera, right? If you see what I mean? Like sometimes the camera might get stuck a little bit. You can see right there, right? A little bit of lag. But I think it's because the camera itself, you see, I can see sometimes a little laggy right there. But it's just the camera PC connection. I don't know, man. That thing is kind of garbage sometimes. Camera, $5,000. Connection, you can't upgrade it. There's only so much that you can do. But if I do this, nah, it's not laggy for real. It's working fine. I don't know, dude. Thoughts on purple? No. If you're talking about a random Wall Street Bets coin, it's like throwing up your hat in the air, you know, saying where it's gonna land. It could do well, it could do bad. There's no fine line there, my brother. So my thoughts on that is, well, maybe, just maybe, but I have no real thing to tell you about a random ass meme coin. Maestro opened the same XRP position with me. Long from 51 cents times 10 gives you 20,000 now. Never closed it. I mean, you might want to close it, dude. Or at least a couple $1,000. Shave it out, you know, take it out. Why not? And you guys might think I'm crazy, but I've seen many people get wrecked the moment prices start coming down. And that's why you all, right? The people that are watching these streams, the 1,200 of you, you guys, I hold more dearly than anybody only watching videos. That might sound stupid, but I really do. Because you guys take the time to really think things through, not just watch a 10-minute video, but really sit here and think with me. At the end of the day, we're all on the same journey, right? I'm telling you guys, man to man right now, all right? You and me, you to me to you. It's okay to cash some out if you have positions open, just because you don't know where it's going to end up tomorrow. It could be at $2.20 tomorrow. It could be at $1.44 tomorrow. It could always be like that. So just to minimize the stress and stuff, it's always okay to cash them out. And by the way, if somebody spams this much, I always decide to ignore them. It's on purpose because I don't want to promote people just spamming like a freaking maniac. Bush Ninja says, just popped in to say hello. That's cool. I appreciate that. Thoughts on VeChain? It was also a lot of spam. I don't know, man. I wanted to give you the, if you just posted it once, I would have seen it, but hey. What is XRP again? I forget. Don't worry about it, man. Just skip it, I guess. Yeah. Man, the comments are getting way worse now. Okay, so this is another answer I gotta give real quick. This I gotta address. I'm on 50x leverage for the short term at 153, slowly DC out to prepare for the downside. Then I'm using 10x leverage with the gains I put back in after the drop. Like the fact you were able to get a 50x leverage trade from 153 all the way to 190 or 95, that is ridiculously good. Because the amount of profit you make if you're at 50x from 153 to 195, that is ridiculous. So congrats on that, my brother. But that is hard, man. I mean, the idea with 50x's and 100x's for a lot of people is that they try a few times, because the moment you strike, if you strike freaking gold. But it's very hard to do. Anyway, boys, I think right now we've got a lot of people watching, and I always hate to leave when there's so many people joined in. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes before I head out. So if you've not pressed that like button yet, make sure you do that. But no mandatory stuff though, because I'm heading out. Anyway, boys, right now, price 189 something. We're falling back down on the short term. Ultimately, you never know where it's going to be tomorrow. I've been telling you guys for a while, if you're completely comfortable right now, hey, do whatever you want. But I'm always saying it's a $1.90 a coin. It's not happened in years. We've had the highest monthly close ever. It's okay to cash some out. We're $2 in XRP. No shame in the game to cash some out. You might say, Dusty, don't you think it's going to go higher? I think so. But again, nobody knows for sure. Always okay to cash some out. Sam says max confidence in XRP bought more 194. Some person will always be on the other side. It's okay, but not me. W says thoughts on 𝗕𝗫 coin this alt season. 𝗕𝗫 is a real normie coin. It's okay, right? A lot of people like it still. I don't hold much, but a lot of people do love it. It's always asked in the chat, so a lot of people are in there. Right now, by the way, it's almost 5 a.m., which is why I'm leaving. Caesar says, I just cashed out and bought all in DigiByte. All right. I hope that works out for you. I have probably nothing in DigiByte anymore. It used to be cool many years ago, so who knows, right? Maybe you're right. I didn't know DigiByte still existed. Just like NEM or XCAD, if you guys remember that coin. It's also kind of dead. Thoughts on VeChain? VeChain is nice. It just goes along with all the other coins right now. There's nothing really special with VeChain anymore, though. Like, I talked to one of the founders, and he was kind of like medium bullish on it, which made me realize VeChain is kind of like old. Their concepts are okay, but it's mostly that I'm holding it for hype, not because it's the most amazing project in the world. All right. Hi, only new to this. How are you? What app would I use to send my Solana money to get meme coins? Watch my video on how to trade meme coins is the best answer I'll give you. Could we see a 10,000 USD XRP? Anyway, what a good night to go to bed, I think. What a good night, all right? What a good night to have eyes. I'm happy that I was able to see all those questions. You guys are amazing. I love every single one of you. There's one or two of you guys I don't love, so let me take that back. Anyway, guys, see you back in a few hours. 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes, I'll post another video on what I think is going to happen next. It's just a video on what's going to happen, what my thoughts are, what's going to come up. So just stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you got the notification bell on. If you do not have the notification bell on yet, then yeah, then I'll I don't know, man. I need to probably, man, you need to just put that notification bell on. That's about it. See you guys later.